All right, I don't want to have to retake this video. Hopefully this works the same time, the first time that I do it. Okay, I'll try to illustrate our current playoff format, how things could work, and then I'll show you how it would actually work and why it's better under the new format. So right now, I won't discuss tanking and why that would be possible in this video. I'll just discuss how a playoffs could turn out, right? So you have the 1 seed, 2 seed buys right now. Say your 3 seed team is really good. They put up 180 points, right? And our 6 seed, they put up a good fight. They put up 150 points this week. These other two teams put up 110 and 120, right? They suck. Well, right now, this team goes on to the next round, and the 3 seed goes on to the next round to play in this matchup. And then it could happen again. It could happen again, right? You could get the 1 seed that's really good, say, and they put up 180, and the 4 seed, they put up, remember, they suck. They put up 120 or something. Then these two teams, they're really good. So we put up 190 and we put up 200 over here, right? Well, here the 2 seed would go on to play this 1 seed here, even though the 1 seed got outscored by the 3 seed in the playoff rounds, right? Why this is unfair is once you get to the playoffs, the best teams and the highest scoring teams should be advancing. And knowing this, right, say going into this, everyone knows that the 2 and 3 seeds are the hottest teams going into the playoffs. It might be smart for one of them to tank their matchup to try to avoid meeting in the second round here. Like the 3 seed knows, like, hey, I'm outscoring everybody but this 2 seed. I'd rather meet them in the championship, right? So I got to get into this 4 or 5 seed. So I got to try to lose a game to avoid this path happening to me, to avoid me getting screwed with the hardest matchup, right, in the second round. So they might tank a game to try to get the 4 seed to jump them into this spot or the 5 seed to jump them into this spot, right, because they know that they don't want to play the 2 seed. That could have ramifications for everybody else in the league, right? Whoever's trying to get in the 6 seed, say they need that team that the 3 seed is playing against to lose that game, right? Just to even make the playoffs. But this 3 seed is going to tank because they want to get on this track to play the 1 seed in the second round instead of the 2 seed. How this would play out in in the format that I'm suggesting is we have a play-all for this round here. So this team put up 120, 110, 180, 150, right? These are the two highest scorers, so they both advance into this round. Now it's the 3 and the 6, the 2 and the 1, and I think whatever this was 180, this was 190, this was, doesn't really matter. Oh no, this team wasn't in it this time, but say that they put up, they were in this round, so they put up that, and then this. Now again, remember, last time it was the 1 versus the 2, but now the 3 and the 2, they scored the most this round. So now it's 3 versus 2 in the championship, right? So when you notice, first of all, the better teams are advancing. Second of all, there's no need for tanking to try to get to one of these seeds or try to get to one of these seeds to throw games because you're all going to play each other in this first round anyway. Unless you have the bye, you're all going to play each other in this round. The only reason some people argue against this format is they say like, oh, there's less drama of the seeding and whatnot. There's actually more drama. I think it's more fun because say you're this team, right? Say you're in the original format. Say you are the 3 seed or something, right? Or sometimes what'll happen is someone will have a crazy big week. So say, for example, this team puts up 250 points, right? They just have a quarterback wide receiver stack that goes crazy. As the 3 seed, you're already done. No matter how good your team is, you're done. You got screwed with a bad matchup in this round. Versus you can look to it and say, okay, one team's going to outscore me, but can I outscore these other 2 teams, right? That's what keeps it alive, and that's what keeps it fun. The other thing is you get the drama of multiple head-to-head matchups. So in the semis here, right, these teams are all playing each other. So there's more odds that there's not going to be a blowout. There's more odds that there'll be close matchups. And, say these 2 teams all have high scores heading into Sunday Night Football or Monday Night Football. You have to be watching each other because as the 1 seed, you're technically playing all 3 of these and you just have to beat 2 of them. your odds of advancing don't change, right? In a head-to-head matchup, your odds of advancing are 1 out of 2. And in a play-all, your odds of advancing are 2 out of 4. You have to be one of the top 2 teams out of 4, whereas in a head-to-head matchup, you have to be one of the top teams out of 2. So it doesn't make it any less or more likely for you to advance. It just makes it more likely to advance if you're the better team into that round. And it leads to more drama because normally, maybe this 3 seed, in an old format, right, the 3 seed was playing the 2 seed and only looking at the 2 seed here. But in the new format, they've got to be looking at the 1 seed. It's like, on Monday or Sunday Night Football, is the 3 seed going to overtake the 1 seed? Or are they both going to come back and overtake this 2 seed? There's all that stuff that happens, and you wind up having the highest scores always advance. And that eliminates the need for tanking because there's a play-all format, because all these teams are going to play each other. You don't care. You don't care if you're the 6 seed or the 3 seed, right? As long as you didn't get the bye, you're just trying to outscore 2 other teams in the first round, and then the next round you're just trying to outscore 2 of these teams. The bye is still very valuable because, again, you're not even worried about getting eliminated in round 1. You just have to win that 1 week and you're in the championship. And if you have a down week or some of your players are sitting or they're injured, right, you don't have to worry about being eliminated. So the bye is still super valuable because you only have to play all 1 time, and you just have to have that 1 good week to advance. So the bye is still valuable, and if you don't get the bye, there's no reason for you to tank. You can just finish out your season and let things play out as they are. I hope that makes sense. If there are questions on it, let me know.